Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Guys, this video is titled Fatherhood Matters. Discipline has to be set in the home from a male's perspective. Son tells his mother on Mother's Day to forget about Mother's Day, he says. Mercy. And says she parents terribly. This is the video that's going viral right now. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Repeat that.
I parent poorly and forget Mother's Day.
What he told you?
Mm-hmm.
What did he tell you that?
This afternoon, this evening.
He told you that you parent poorly
Yes.
and to forget Mother's Day.
Yeah.
He said that to you?
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't.
Ask him.
Yes, I did. Truthfully, I did.
You told your mother that she parents poorly and forget about Mother's Day? Why would you tell her that? Have you lost your mind?
No.
Why would you think that it's okay to speak to your mother like that? To tell your mother that she parents poorly and to forget about Mother's Day? How about we forget about Christmas? How about we forget about that? How about we forget about your birthday? Let's say we forget about that. As a matter of fact.
There you guys go. That's the whole video. Now, before I give my own thoughts on this topic in this video, we're going to check out some of these comments and see what the people had to say. First commenter here says he was concise and effective in expressing his sentiments. In comparison, neither parent was emotionally mature enough to handle it. So this commenter didn't really think that the parents handled the situation the right way. What do you guys think? What would you do if you were the father in this situation? Another comment here coming from another person says, I'm a bad dad because I would have asked my son how he came to that conclusion. This commenter says with over 1,000 likes. Now, I don't think you're necessarily a bad dad for wanting to know how your son came to the conclusion that his mother is parenting poorly, like this kid says. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing to find out why the child feels this way. I think children should be listened to, right? A lot of traumatic experiences that people usually take into adulthood happen during those critical periods of development. And so I don't think that that's a problem. Another commenter here says, anybody else need to see the rest of the video because we all know it gets intense after as a matter of fact. With the exclamation mark, yeah, it looks like he's about to get punished or something like that. We've got a woman here who chimed in and said, I would like to get at why he said that. And I'm not gonna lie, that would break my heart. But does he really feel that way? The fact that there are people who are seeing this situation and have real concern, I think is a good thing, right? The other thing to keep in mind is that you don't really know the family dynamics in that particular family. We could take a good guess, especially when it comes to children. Children don't understand the scope of the situation. And it could be anything. It could be he didn't get what he wanted. It could be that he was grounded and he was being disciplined and he's still upset. And so he said something to hurt his mom. In that case, I think young children need to know that words matter and affect people negatively. So you can't just say anything to somebody. Now, one thing I will say, I think it's important in these type of situations that you hear out your son. So when he said, why would you say that? Instead of going, why would you say something like that to your mother? You actually wait and listen to see why would your son say that? And you wait for the response because you may never know how he's interpreting things and how they're affecting him in the long run. This stuff matters, right? It all starts in the home, as we all say. The good thing is that there's a father in this situation and a mother. So statistically, he's more likely to be all right. Another comment here from another woman says, as a conscious parent, I would be interested in understanding his perspective. Why does he feel that way? Why? But that's just me. You know, when it's not your kid, you know, you're interested, you're looking deep in, but you know, you see these same people who are like, oh, I'm wondering, I'm curious. Nah, they're these are the parents who are popping their kids in the store and have little patience for their own kid. But I think overall, man, listening to why your kids do what they do is important. Here's another comment that says, he said no. That was the perfect time to say he lost his mind. Here's another commenter that says, I'm not sure why there isn't more comments about how well this kid accepted what was happening and told the truth. He obviously knew better. That is true. That is true. He confessed, right? Next comment here says, I knew Yeah, he looked kind of guilty on the camera. Here's another comment that says, I knew when he was picking up the fluff from the carpet, it was on. Another comment here from another woman that says, everyone is cheering the dad on, but can y'all figure out why that little boy said that? The question mark. It might be true. Just because they had us doesn't mean they know us. Kind of cut off right there. I will say this. The fact that this was filmed, that's kind of weird, right? The fact that it's on camera and being filmed, that's kind of maybe a teachable moment for everybody and trying to spread the coffee. I don't know. But hey, here you are now on the Coffee Pod. Another comment here from another woman says, this partnership is a team in action. At the end of the day, congratulations to at least this married couple for sitting down. Because the fact that they're sitting down there and they're having the conversation, the three of them, and it's happening in, hopefully it would be best without the camera, but it's happening in that context, despite what we all know we've seen as some of the most toxic homes that we know happens, is a good sign. Here's another comment that says, perhaps you feel she's lacking in some area. Why did no one ask why and where she lacks? As always, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of this clip? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you as always for checking out another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.